In any cell, inside the cell membrane, this part is called cytoplasm, except the nucleus. When we include the nucleus, that will be called nucleus plus cytoplasm will be called protoplasm, and when other than nucleus, that part will be cytoplasm. Okay, what organelles are present inside the cytoplasm of Chlamydomonas? Cytoplasm has an outer thin clear region and an inner dense region. Cytoplasm has granular endoplasmic reticulum, but we are first discussing chloroplast, which is large cup-shaped chloroplast. You can see this green one. Okay, this is the large green cup-shaped. Look at the shape. It is chloroplast. Granular endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum, what are present in here? They are granular. It means they have attached ribosome. Then ribosomes, because some ribosomes are also free and some are attached. Mitochondria, you can see here this one, mitochondria, Golgi bodies. Okay, pyrenoid. What is pyrenoid? The single protoplasmic body inside chloroplast is called pyrenoid. This one, it is present inside the chloroplast. Two contractile vacuoles. These are the two contractile vacuoles. There are two small contractile vacuoles present towards anterior end and at the base of two flagella. There are two flagella also. This one. Okay. So at the base of these flagella, two vacuoles are present. Alright, next is eye spot. Eye spot is an orange colored structure. It is situated anterolaterally. You can see here. This is sensitive to intensity of light. That's why it is called eye spot. When Chlamydomonas is going to move, so because of this eye spot, it finds the intensity of light. And now last one, two flagella. Flagella are the two cytoplasmic elongation arising near the contractile vacuoles. Okay, I have told you contractile vacuoles are here and these are the flagella. Alright, the last part, which is the major one, the central one, nucleus. It is circular and present in cup-shaped cavity formed by the chloroplast. Here there is a cavity formed by the chloroplast and this one is nucleus. So this is the structure of Chlamydomonas, which is a kind of algae and it is unicellular. Now next we start Spirogyra. Its habitat, it is green freshwater alga usually found floating freely on slow running streams and stagnant water. You can see this water, rarely attached to substratum by branched rhizoidal cells called holdfast. Okay, you can see it can be attached. Alright, and this is its structure, and in next we are going to first discuss the characteristics. It is unicellular but grows in colonial form known as filament. Okay, you can see this is a unicellular but all cells are attached to each other making a filament. Okay, this is called filament. Filaments are unbranched. This is a filament. Filaments are unbranched. When we consider the cells are cylindrical and join end to end. Okay, every cell attached to another cell. All cells are alike. All cells are similar. And there is no differentiation of base and apex in filament. Okay, there is no base in the filament and there is no apex in the filaments. Okay, this is the, from top to bottom the whole filament is the same. Alright, now the structure. You can see this big one. Each cell is longer than it is broad. Its outer wall is made up of cellulose and pectin substances. Pectin swells up and forms a gelatinous sheet around whole filament. It also makes filament slimy. The cell has a parietal layer of cytoplasm known as primordial utricle, which encloses a large vacuole